because I mean everyone, it's always been up in the air because there's so many great Sonic talents scattered across the world, and I think this is the first time that most of them are in one place, or like one tournament to see who's gonna place the highest or who's gonna do the.
I forgot to enter with my Sonic.
Dang.
Don't worry, I don't play Sonic.
I was gonna say, I was about to walk away. No.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. I would have called you a Sonic man.
Sonic Speed.
Yeah.
All right. So
Sonic has a new movie coming out. Come on, rep.
Yeah, the Knuckles. Knuckles coming through, man. The homie.
Ooh. Now, Sonic, a character, gets some hate from some people. I'm not quite so sure why. Again, when you watch Wrath play, it is so enjoyable to me. Always just pressuring you in every single moment. So I'm really curious to see how he deals with Pokemon Trainer. A character that does have the swap, which will allow any combo that's not true, pretty much Xifl can escape it. But again, Wrath might have a layer to it. It might actually just delay some of the options.
Yeah, and Xifl opting for the Ivysaur right off the bat. Very interesting. Maybe Squirtle not doing the greatest versus Sonic. Sonic obviously going to abuse the run speed and spin dash. Sonics nowadays use the downer to cancel out a spin dash in the corner. Wrath definitely getting very creative though. You want to have a good mix of like spin dash and spin charge. The main difference is spin charge is you just go straight, just like that. You don't do the little hop. The little hop is spin dash, but spin charge is harder to react to. It's essentially his dash attack for the spin moves.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, even though Xifl started with the Ivysaur, but it's not really faring much better than I think any of the other three at this moment. 16 to 149. Wrath just making quick work so far. Not taking the stock though, and again, that is the important part. Trying to find that opening, not quite there. Great air dodge coming down from Xifl.
Another grab, forward throw for the damage here. A forward tilt at the edge of the stage should do it even against Charizard. We'll see. Wrath going to go for the back throw though. Near out of shield, the forward tilt. Hit towards the left here. Okay, there's that. Yep, there it is. Forward tilt to the left there. And only taking 28%. Now, Xifl is from Hong Kong, so could maybe not too many Sonic players in Hong Kong, right? So could be inexperienced or could just be Wrath playing extremely well, but nonetheless, the Squirtle, regardless, the Squirtle is not coming out to play.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I understand it in some ways, you know, because of the fact that Squirtle doesn't have those disjoints. Oh, what a... I believe that's a spin jump into forward air, one of the techs that Sonics have.
Yeah, spin charge into the forward air. That confirm, in my opinion, is one of the most broken confirms in the game, just because you can... There's so many multi-hits involved, so it just drags you towards the edge of the stage. You can hit the spin charge center stage and essentially drag someone all the way to the, like, pretty close to the blast zone before the last hit of fair goes off.
Yeah. But, you know, I wonder if Squirtle is going to come to play, but again, Squirtle really doesn't have lingering buttons. So maybe that's kind of the logic of, hey, you know, I don't have any buttons that are stay out for a while. I don't have disjoint. Sonic's entirely too fast for that. But Ivysaur and Charizard don't seem to be the answer either.
Yeah, and that's another thing for me where I'm like, maybe Xifl does have experience in this matchup because clearly Squirtle's not coming out. And all the other matches I've seen with Xifl, you know, very willing to use the Squirtle for the opening there. Finally going to get that first stock off the deck with the up throw, platform assist as well. But yeah, we don't see the Squirtle, so I feel like there's a strategy going into this, right?
Well, not all strategies work.
Dang.
Oh, and re-grabbing the ledge, unfortunately for Xifl. Going to be easy for Wrath to charge up that forward smash. I mean, curious to see the adjustments. I wonder if it's going to be different characters actually going to let the Squirtle come to play, or is it just going to be a different game plan that Xifl employs to try to continue his chances in this bracket? Well, in group stage so that he can get into the bracket.
Yeah, the angle down forward smash on the regrab. Sonic's forward smash definitely, I won't say it's the best forward smash in the game, but I will say it's in contention for one of the best forward smash. Look at that. That is a huge hitbox. You can angle it down, you can angle it up, and it is it's very strong. It's a very strong move. If you space it on block, it's pretty much safe. Yeah. And you lean back with the charge as well. So very similar to something like Mario. Extremely powerful, and obviously Wrath going to abuse that to a T.
We're going into game number 2 right now. Lilac Cruz is the pick. Not quite sure what tricks Pokemon Trainer has here, but I'm excited to see what they are. Or maybe Xifl just really come through with the stage. Yeah,
and again, no Squirtle. Squirtle not coming out to play here. This can be a stage that I've seen Sonic counterpick to. I think Sonic is just a really good character, so there's not a lot of stages he's necessarily weak at. But essentially, when you are charging spin dash or spin charge in the corner on slanted stages, it's even harder to hit you because you're even lower to the ground. It's already generally hard to hit Sonic because he just curls up into a really small ball like that. And the, oh my goodness.
What a catch.
The spring.
Got it.
I think that's enough, yeah.
Wow. In that delay coming into play, Wrath fully prepared for the swap, knowing that was the only way Xifl could potentially make it back, and just waiting patiently to put out that spring.
Yeah, and Wrath being very offensive off stage, making it very clear. And I mean, Sonic, oh yeah, you springed there. I believe you can't do a, oh well, no, he just didn't have double jump.
He tried to get on the ledge and he barely missed it.
Yeah, just didn't have double jump to get out of the spin dash. So yeah, with no double, you're able to double jump out of spin dash or spin charge, but right in that scenario, Wrath didn't have the double jump, so because did not land on the stage, just plummeted to lose the stock there. But nonetheless, I mean, I don't think Wrath is sweating too hard just because of how commanding the first couple games have been, even the start of this game number 2.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but it does give Xifl a chance, and that's really all you're asking for at this moment, especially against a player like Wrath. But it does not change the fact it is 2 stocks to 1.
Yeah, Xifl is really, I feel like Xifl is just biting really hard on some of these like reversal options. Like Wrath will like run off the stage, and then immediately Xifl will see Wrath like kind of coming just towards the direction that he's at, and it's just like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna swing, right? And then we see Wrath kind of like duck underneath, come in with the whiff punish forward air off stage. So
Wrath's looking a little sneaky right there. It looked like maybe he wanted to whiff punish with a forward smash, but Xifl didn't give him the opening.
Up smash not going to connect there on the cross up. Xifl already on the last foot here.
Wrath's just moving around. It's so difficult to know exactly what he's going to throw at you next.
Okay, gets the jab on the roll here. Try to set up a back air maybe. No, neutral air going to come out. Not going to connect onto the spin move there.
Great tech right there. A little unorthodox of a position, but it allowed Xifl not to be in a compromising position afterwards.
The grab here, and at this point, Wrath is just racking up so much damage. You can eventually get the up throw KO, but I mean, the forward tilt is going to do it as well. You see, trying to go for the forward tilt there. Flame's going to beat it out.
Tech the other one, but not this one.
Yeah. And I mean, at that point, you're at such a high percent, even the spring stage spike is enough to get the KO on you, right?
So 2-0 so far for Wrath. Looking very, very comfortable in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, Wrath has just been doing an incredible job just in general. Just getting all these whiff punishes off stage. I mean, just even like the damage Wrath is getting off stage. Poor Zard. Bonk the head. Bonk. All right, so it's coming up to game number 3 here. We've got the music change. I like it. Got the persona.
Is that going to be enough, though, the music change?
I don't know, man. I would like to see the Squirtle come out. I mean, maybe Squirtle is that bad versus Sonic. I'm not. Okay, looks like the Brawler is coming out 2-3-2-2. Do I know off the top of my head what those moves are? Absolutely not.
I see a Fox hat, and that's all I need to know. Okay, there will be nairs.
Yeah. Hey, oh, look, it's good Fox.
Yeah, it's, well, oh, the other one was already good. I didn't know we need to reinvent the Fox. It's been doing it since Melee, never had an issue.
It's the Melee. Oh, okay, it's Melee Foxy. There you go. See some wave shines, Now, one thing I will say about Brawler feels like a fusion of like a Mario Fox. Obviously, we saw the helicopter kick there, so going to be able to set up really early KOs. And Brawler is honestly a character where most of the specials are pretty viable. Like, you do have a handful of troll ones, but like for the most part, I've seen a bunch of different Brawler sets be very successful. And I think the up B has the most versatility in terms of options.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many you can choose, and just so many that unfortunately kill you at a really, really early percent. We almost saw it right there. He got the up air, didn't want to pull the trigger afterwards.
Yeah, especially so for helicopter kick particularly, if you get a down tilt or falling up air right at the edge of the stage, that's your bread and butter for see right there, went for it off of the rising up air, but you need falling up air for it to be like absolutely true combo kind of deal. Oh, and able to survive there. Has a double jump available. Spring does connect here. Goes for the helicopter kick. Does get back onto the ledge.
Great option right there from the ledge. You know, a lot of times when you're at the ledge, you're just thinking about pretty much just attacks you can shield. So the fact there's a command option and Xifl opted to use it, really intelligent stuff.
Ooh, okay. So not using the shock put. This is a loadout that I'm not too sure. I think Larry also plays this loadout. I don't know if it's exactly to the. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because we have the rapid punch, the suplex. That move is broken, and then the helicopter kick. I believe this is the same exact layout that Larry Lurd uses.
It's a good layout, to be fair.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I usually see the shock put, but I like the other neutral B is a great parry mix-up, great anti-air, and gets the KO, right? Not going for like that safe poke projectile kind of deal.
And I mean, this is definitely posing the largest test for Wrath thus far. You know, Xifl took the first stock, has a lead right now. Maybe this switch is what was needed all along.
Here's the up air poke, trying to keep the pressure on. Dash attack gonna whiff, but up air not fully connecting here for Wrath.
It's that back air out of shield on the homing attack. I mean, Xifl, you know, in a decent spot, but Wrath is starting to close that gap bit by bit.
Trying to get this connect here. And you see Wrath, I don't know if Wrath like super knows this matchup, but Wrath is definitely avoiding like corner scenarios. And because that's where Brawler can get some pretty cheesy stuff with helicopter kick. Again, avoiding the falling up air, avoiding the down tilt pokes at the corner of the stage.
Yeah, and Wrath definitely playing it significantly slower than before.
Yeah, yeah. You can definitely tell Wrath's like, okay, I'm definitely not as comfortable against like the Ivysaur or the Zard, and playing a way more conservative here. Ooh, okay.
Great jab grab there. Such a tricky setup, you know, because the back air that almost did it.
Is there a double jump?
Air dodge, yeah, goodbye. You know, Xifl kind of gave that to Wrath on the platter right there, but it was a scary position because you never know when Wrath is going to pull the trigger. Sonic's so fast.
Yeah, yeah. And I love the conversion there from Wrath getting the KO. Waiting out for the air dodge because there was no double jump, right? And just pretty much putting his opponent into that checkmate scenario.
Off this ledge, never the easiest feat.
Ooh, okay, we got the up smash.
Very bold, but it definitely worked. Good stuff by Xifl.
Oh, jab block here. What are we going to get? Just going to go right into the down smash, get that positioning, get the ledge trap here, and Wrath can play it extremely safe. You do have the damage lead, but not by a lot. Brawler definitely doesn't do like peach amounts of damage, but definitely a character that can string in like 2 to 3 hit combos, you know? Pretty solid.
Yeah, bit by bit. And a character that can still stocks away. So you got to be a little concerned about letting it go to time because of the fact you don't want just last second, you know, your stock explodes.
Right, right. Something helicopter kick, and you're like sad.
But with that said, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Don't think we're going to be having to worry about time. At least not in this game.
Ooh, and man, Xifl is doing a great job DIing this, but going to catch it on the return. The back air does close it out here for Wrath. 3-0 versus Xifl.
Yeah, very convincing. You know, I would have loved to have seen a little bit more of the Brawler maybe earlier.
Yeah.
But you can't know that until it's later. Hindsight's 20/20, as they say. And that will put Xifl in 5th place in his pool. Unfortunately, if you are rooting for Xifl. But solid performance nonetheless. Qualifying already says just how talented he is as a player anyway.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And representing Hong Kong, such a treat to watch all these other players from across the world